Hey guys, this is General Dreams. I'm Mike. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to put on some Grizzdtek guards. Let me show you what we got over here. So we made a call, and this is what they send. So this is stuff to do the XP and the regular General, which is what this 2019 one is. So the difference is that the XP has a guard already for the fuel tank. So we are going to show you the difference between all these. Let's see if I set this down, if this will work here. Alright, so this guard here, this is the same for both machines. This one goes up in the front on the passenger side. This one here, this is the same for both machines. That has a detent in it there. That is for the thermostat for the Polaris heater. I'll show you that in a bit. This is the one for the fuel tank. There's only one of these because only the standard General needs it. What is his? His is a Ride Command General 2019. And then this one here is for the battery box. And they're the same for both, so there's two of those. Now on some machines, usually it's a California model, they do have this one, and you'll see it has quite a bit more holes in it. And these are for what is it, some smog item that is mounted in the way there, so they put these holes in it to work around it. It's mounted on the post that's in the center in there. We're not going to need that, but that's what that looks like. And then I didn't ask him. I should ask him what the deal is with the Kool-Aid. He puts a Kool-Aid package in every one of them. So here's the one for the XP. It has a few less parts because there's one less mount to put on. What did I get? I got a cherry Kool-Aid for the XP. And we got a grape Kool-Aid for the Ride Command one. It's got some pretty cool stickers here. Come with it. There's a little sticker in there that's just like that big giant one. Got pretty good instructions for each unit. Got color. Only one side there. Not a whole lot to it. For these front ones, you need a drill. 1/4 inch bit and then a 3/8 bit. For these other ones, you don't need any tools. Well, you might need some side cutters to cut a couple zip ties. You just slide them into place. Some of the wires that are there, you got to adjust a little bit to get through the holes. One-sided page there, pretty simple. And then for the fuel tank, that one has two sides. A little bit more going on with that, but still it doesn't show any tools required. So we will go ahead and get started on, we'll go ahead and get started on this and show you along the way. And he sends this with it also. A little bit about the company. Randy, they're up out of Alaska. You can buy these direct from them, or there's several aftermarket companies that sell them also. So I will put a link in the description below for these items. So they're going to be going on right there where the radiator is. There'll be one right here, and this is the thermostat for the heater. And they'll also be going on back here, down in that hole. Let's see if I can get down in there and show you. It's the exact same on the XP. Exact same on the back of the XP. So I'm trying something new here. I got two different cameras going. I'll set that down and we'll see if I can just record along the way as I'm putting it in. Okay, so this one here, you take this one with the detent, and you just gotta work this one in here. Come on now. Okay, so here's the first one on the XP. So this will be the one with the indent in it because of the Polaris thermostat for the heater. So let's see here. I messed around with it on the other one, had trouble, and then put the camera down and slides right in. So let's see what I get going here. I don't quite remember how I did it. That's funny. But when you get the right spot, it'll just pop right in there. I guarantee it. What am I hitting on? Hitting the fan in there. That's so funny. It just popped in. Right, I gotta get it on top of the winch. Behind that. Behind that. What am I hooking on? There it is. Okay. So now I'll change my drill back to a 1/4 inch bit. Line this up where I want it. I think I'll go right there. And right there. I might need to. I want to add a zip tie to that so I don't wiggle around as much on the radiator hose. Okay, I think I'm gonna go right there. Go in here. There we go. And then put the 3/8 bit back in. Scoot this thing over, open that hole up. There we go. And then move that plastic out of the way, shove the little rubber nut shirt in there. And I might use some of the filming from the other machine and this machine and put it together, so there might be some stuff that I duplicate on what I'm saying, but so there, that's in place. So now I just gotta see, you can move it fore and aft, get where you want it. You want to make sure that you're forward of that radiator. You don't want to drill any holes in the radiator. That would suck. Okay, I'm looking at it. I'm kind of wanting this line on the bottom to be fairly even. That looks decent. Hold that in there. Check down here. It's not hitting the winch. It's not hitting the thermostat. tilt it a little bit more, and yeah, I think I might put a mount on that. Maybe to that frame support right there. Kind of hold that back a little so it's not bouncing. But I think I'm gonna go right there. Oh, I gotta put the 1/4" bit back in. So get the 1/4" bit in there, then you'll be all ready. And get up here. Let's see, this camera pointing at it. Right up here. Pulled it till it touched the radar, and then I pulled it back just a hair so that I don't have rattling. There's that one. Pop out the 1/4, put the 3/8 back in. Pull this back out of my way. Come on now. Can I make it move enough? No. Okay. I thought I'd try it on the front one. I just unscrewed the bottom. I thought I'd see if I could just pull it back, but I need to slide it down also. Get that out of the way so I can drill that 3/8 hole. There we go, that'll work when I do that. Push that back out, lay it like that. There we go. Get in there. Pop. So be careful when you got that bit going in through that plastic. It will pull that bit through. So if you had the if you were drilling in the wrong spot, you would hit the radiator. I think it'd be pretty hard for that to happen, but just so you know, be aware. Screw that on there, nice and tight. So you just keep tightening, you're just squeezing that rubber down in there, creating a wedge, and it actually gets pretty damn tight. It's hard to believe you're just screwing into a rubber nutsert. You know, it's got a little metal piece in there for the threads, of course, but this little thumb screw will get pretty tight. There we go. So there's that one. Okay, so this one I already loosened this, and I loosened this lower set of wires too and pushed it down a little bit, tightened it back up. I got these wires in line with this. I popped this loose from this spot right here. That one's still connected, and I popped this loose right up here, so we can see if I can get this up and in there this time a little bit easier. We want this, I think, from outside. So I did something like that, but when I come down, I can't come into that. This goes up like this, down like this, into there, pops right into place, except that needs to be on the other side. There's not quite enough flex, and it's dropped right in there, everything. Those wires, I don't want to move. Oh, maybe they will move that much. Get that around there, pop that back there. There we go. And that's the second time's easier. Put that in there, because I have a clue this time. Put that in there, push this in a little more. Oh, we're getting her. Push that in there. And pull those down a little bit. Kind of like that. Push that in there. Looks like something's holding me right there. What is that? We'll look on the other side. Oh, is that my positive battery cable? Alright, so I'm just because it's easier, I'm gonna cut this zip tie right here that's holding the positive battery cable to the wire loom there. Then I can just pull this thing out of the way. There we go. Push that in over to the holes. Right there's where it goes. So then that'll need to go forward here a little bit, or I'll get this behind there. Let's see how that fits. All right, if that's behind that, then I push that over, line that up with the hole. Push that over. Well, that ain't too bad. I can pop this zip tie over here. After I put these pins in, that'll hold that. Pop that zip tie. I think I could slide this way just a hair. Re-zip tie all that. Run this back through the hole. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Oh, this is going a lot quicker. I like this. So now we need 4 of these out of the bag. And throw these push pins in. We're at 3 minutes 43 seconds so far with filming. It's nice having a guinea pig vehicle to work on. Well, after, it's always easier the second time. So, there, those are in. Heck, I'm gonna drive those home. So yeah, it's nice having Walt's Ride Command to work on first. And work out all the corks. Now my wiring on this XP was routed just a hair different than his, which worked to my advantage. Actually, I won't even worry about that one. Yeah, I can put one of those push pins that comes with it in there to run a zip tie through. And I can push this through this hole right next to that, I think. Look on the other side, see what we got. Go over there like that. That might be better. It might be better coming around. Let's see, I'll go up over this over here. And yeah, I'm gonna go under this. And then I think I can put it on top of the battery. And then over here. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Okay. So that's not bad. All right. Heck, that one's done. All right, I'm gonna put the bolts in that where it hooks up to the relay. I'll throw a zip tie in there. I'll re-zip tie this. This one's done. 6 minutes 47 seconds with filming to get to this point on this one. Way easier. So that's cool. All right, I've got this machine jacked up, give me a little extra room in here, and it's on my trailer, so I'm laying on the ground doing it. That's it. There's the protection. Okay, we'll get this out of the way. Zip tie those back together, get this out of the way, put that other one up here, and see what the last two pieces on that are going to be like. Okay, so I'll show you here on the XP why you don't need a Grizzdtek guard on this. See, it comes with this big aluminum one that goes over the whole tank all the way across. So another option would be you could order one of these aluminum skid plates, or guards, I guess I should say, from Polaris if you wanted that, or you can just use this Grizzdtek one, and we'll go put that on and see what it's like. The instructions here say bring the fuel tank cover guard into position from the underside as shown in picture. Okay, so it's showing it's actually showing like this. Okay, then fuel tank sender wiring harness will be on the fuel tank side of the cover guard. Or maybe this one's next. Cover guard is strong and flexible. Flexing the guard to assist in installation is normal and expected. The fuel tank sending unit, okay, so it wants you to flex this up into place here. Fuel tank sending wire harness will be on the fuel tank side of the cover guard once installed. The bottom part of the guard must be installed over the upturned lip of the skid plate first. Okay, so that has to go over this and over this. So those there must be the wires she's talking about. So this is supposed to go. There's the wire. That one's at. Oh, that could go up like that. Oh, okay. So we go up with this, in with this, flex that in there, up into there. Oh, there we go. Down there, under there, up in there. What we got here? This has to go over that bottom part, over that bottom part, and then, ta-da! Well, heck, that was easy. Get this down here. There we go. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay, put the little push pins in. Easy peasy. Put all the push pins in first. Before you lock them down. I didn't even jack this one up. Alright, grab my big screwdriver. Well, I better read the rest of the instructions, make sure I didn't miss anything. Once the bottom of the cover guard is in position, the upper portion of the guard can be moved into position. When the guard is in position, insert all 4 supplied pin fasteners before seating them. You're done. Enjoy your General XP1000 and your new Grizzdtek bear skins. Piece of cake. Alright, so just going to make sure these are all tight. Just pushing the fastener down first before I drive them home. That one there feels like it could use a little bit, and then drive them home. Instead of trying to push on them with my finger, I like just reach in there with something and drive them home. Come on now, get all lined up, centered. Whoop. Almost. There we go. One more. Centered on that. Almost. Slid off. There it is. They're in. They're done. Sweet. Okay, on this one, since I don't have the sway bar on the front, I can take this and drop it right down in there where the sway bar goes. And then slide this up a little, kick it forward. That little U-shaped piece is for a wire. There's a wire right up in there. And then I pull it forward. And right there, I'm going to let it go underneath that tab. There's a couple of wires that are going through right here. And there's a hole. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. There's a hole right there. Well, the way the wires run through, it's actually pulling this piece of plastic out, the factory piece. So I'm just going to leave that out. I'm going to slide this behind that one and over it up there and over it down here. And then attach it. And I think that'll be pretty straightforward. Let's see if I can put this thing up here. Get it where you can see. And I raise this up here. Move this over just a little bit more. Maybe you see a little better. Alright, just like that. Get my drill bit ready. Wow, starting to lose the sun. It is dropping off the temperature quick. Get my little rubber pads ready. Or not rubber pads, nutserts. My rubber nutserts out. Okay, I'm ready. So, we will take this here, slide this up, just kind of eyeball this and see where I want it. I think I want it in as far as I can, down a little bit, about like that. Right here, make sure I'm forward of the radiator. No problem there at all. I think that's where I'm going to go. You can probably only see my hand right now. Get this hole started. Alright. So there's the first hole. And switch out to 3/8. So this side, at least on my machine, is a little bit easier than the driver's side with that thermostat for the heater. Made it a little harder to get in over there. This one here going in real easy. It'll be interesting to see how it does on the 19 Ride Command one. This still has sway bar on the front. Whoops. And the front A-arms and all that are just a little bit different too. So we'll see. Okay, so I got that lined up with that. Put the other hole back, or other hole, Other drill bit back in. Get up here and line it up till I like it. Go forward a little bit, right about there, I think. That looks pretty good. Up here, pop a hole. Ooh, that one moves out of the way even. So I don't have to loosen the bottom one. That's nice. Okay, so far the passenger side one is way easier than the driver's side. Push that little mill in there. Slide that up there. Oh, I got a little piece of plastic. There we go. Come on. There it is. Get that in there. So let's see. I started the video right here on this. So if I look at the tape, I'll be able to see, and that's even with a little fumbling to try to get the camera around different places. This will tell me how long this one takes. This one's awesome. It's tightened up. Come on now. Alright, there they are. So that's on. Let me take this off here. See, I got that right there. Those wires are going in there. You can see that factory piece going over. And then there's the top one up there. And that one is done. Nice. I like the driver's side. Hopefully the other machine over there goes just as fast. Let's see how long this one takes. We kind of got the same thing as the XP. Wires are going through, pulling this piece of plastic out at the top. The plastic up here is back and tight. That's back and tight. So it looks like I can drop this right down in the fender. I mean the A-arm. I can go up. Let's see, there's a wire up here somewhere. There's supposed to be a wire. Oh, this one don't have a wire in the way? Isn't that interesting? My XP, it had a wire right here. This is what that notch is for. Huh, interesting. Okay, so slide that up. Maybe it's supposed to be this one. Slide that up in there. Just like that. Push that over to where we want it. Right below that bar on the frame. I'm trying to pull it down. I kind of like the bottom of these being even with each other. Heck, that's it right there. Okay, so that does it for the install on these two. Got the 2020 XP4 and the 2019 Ride Command. They're all Grizzdtek'd up. Lots of protection. And now we just gotta mix up some Kool-Aid. Put a sticker in the back window. And I got a nice sticker. I think I'm gonna put that on my toolbox. We got a sticker for each machine. And got Kool-Aid for each machine. That's pretty cool. So he does send you this information about his company and where the name came from and all that. So you can call Randy up. He's a pretty busy guy. If you get a hold of him, you might be able to talk to him. You can buy online from his website, or you can buy from many other distributors that sell his product. I like the idea of having the extra protection. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video how something he had hit this, popped this loose on his. So imagine if you had a stick going around, you could have a stick go through there. That would suck, you could have a stick go up there into the radiator and poke the radiator, so you got that guard right there to help protect that. So that's the main reason that I wanted one. I wanted to make sure that something didn't fly up and get into the radiator. The battery box cover back in here, that's more for cleanliness. It's possible you could have something go up and hit the battery, but I was more concerned about the radiator. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Help support the channel. Feel free to comment if you got any questions, anything like that. And we will catch you on the next one.